Hey, it's me. I want to talk about stuff that I use. Oh my god, Ray, talking about more shit that you fucking use. How much stuff do you use? A lot. I have a lot of things, and I have a lot of things that I like to talk about because I feel very passionate about them. So today we're gonna be talking about my March favorites. Does that mean I picked up all these things in March? No. Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, I got a couple of things new, but that is because it was my birthday month, and they were either gifted to me or I just decided to pull the trigger because it was my birthday. Because it was my birthday, okay? It was the big 21, okay? Let's get into my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start with kind of my most, I think, like sentimental thing that I got. This is my Toyo toolbox. You guys have probably seen this around at a lot of places. They're kind of trending right now, which I think is really, really cool. But honestly, I saw it and I've been wanting to get one of these for a while because I feel like at some point I'm gonna go move to a place and I'm gonna be able to put it on a shelf, maybe put other stuff in it or what have you. But she's cute. I really like the color and all that stuff. But the reason I got this is because I had been using just like a regular like cardboard box to store mementos and birthday cards and postcards that I received from my friends or cards that I received from my grandparents or just like little trinkets and doodads that mean a lot to me. And I thought that this would be a perfect replacement. She's a really great thing to like protect my favorite stuff. So I decided to get her and also make her look cute and kind of deck her out with like stickers of places that I'd been to or things that mean a lot to me or just like cool stuff. But yeah, this is my first pickup, the Toyo toolbox. I'll put the actual like make and model number because they have a lot of different sizes. I think I got one of the bigger ones because I went to Atlas Stationery here in Shy. I grabbed one of the ones that was available, but they have a fuck ton of different colors. They have a bunch of different makes and models and stuff. They have trays if you are into that organizing stuff. This is one of my favorite pickups of this month. It just means a lot to me. So, oh my God, Ray is gonna talk about the Creative Act. Oh my God, another fucking influencer talking about the Creative Act. Okay, listen, hold on. I know, like, I can't really say anything new about it. I think that it is a fascinating book. I think a lot of people told me to read it. A lot of folks had been recommending it, and I wanted to see what the hype was all about. I'm currently halfway through. I'm kind of reading it as I see fit. I do appreciate Mr. Rubin's way of explaining the creative process. I think it's really interesting the way he sees it as a spiritual process, which kind of makes sense in the way artists create and all that stuff. But I think it's given me a new perspective on creation, and especially somebody who has been kind of recovering from a very long-term burnout where I genuinely thought I would never be able to create anything, that I would not have anything to say. This was very helpful and also reaffirming in the way of like, it's not gonna always last and you will find new ways to kind of get out of ruts and new ways to, I don't know, tell your stories. I think it's a really cool book and I'm glad that I picked it up. I had a Barnes & Noble gift card, so I was like, why not? Why not? And it's also just like a quicker read. I started reading it a couple days ago and I'm like halfway through. So yeah, I might put a couple of my favorite like poems or some of my favorite passages up on the screen if you guys are interested. If you guys haven't read it yet, if you like to create stuff, maybe give it a read. I feel like every bitch and their mama has read this. I've always just been really apprehensive of self-help. The stigma is just too much, girls. I can't do it. But I think this is like an okay thing, especially if we're talking about creativity. Like, it's fine. I'm telling myself this. Please don't see me differently. Next things. So the thing that I'm recording off of, I bought for myself. I had been meaning to get the DJI minis for a minute. I had been wanting these microphones for a while, and then Amazon was like, hey girl, I know you've been eyeing them. Do you want a 25% discount or like more than 25% discount? Do you want to get these for $70? Do I want to get these for $70? Bitch, I picked them up so fucking quickly. Also, it was my birthday month, so people were giving me cash and money and gift cards, and I picked this up so quick, and I would definitely say it's a yes. Listen, hold on. If you like doing shit hella, if you like recording yourself talking, if you do any filmmaking work, if you are a freelancer, if you do social media stuff like a lot, I think it's a pretty decent investment. Also, if we're talking about investments to recording gear, I would say that this is like a pretty good entryway. I think the audio quality is great. Do you need this? No, I used my iPhone and it was good enough. And then I got a good deal on this and I was like, yeah. I was actually supposed to meet a Russian man on the west side to go and pick these up for $50 off of Facebook Marketplace, but then he ghosted me. I could never meet my Russian man. So like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I got these for $20 more. Whatever, from Amazon. whatever. That's pretty much the only tech thing that I have on the list right now. We're gonna kind of get into a little stationary situation. I know I talked about in my last video, not really liking 0.5 pens. And I still believe that remains true for a lot of them. But then my brother, my fucking awesome, cool, fucking dope ass brother, got me the penco drafting writers. Like there's two little compact, like the pen and the pencil, because I love having a stationary influencer for a brother. He's so fucking cool. Anyway, shout out George. Thank you, dude. These guys have been so cool, and they're both 0.5. But the thing is, I believe that I can write really hard with them because they're so short. So I'm like really close to the page. Can you hear that? They're metal. They're like fully fucking aluminum, I believe. Yep, they're heavy duty aluminum. But yeah, these things have been really cool. This thing writes so smooth for a 0.5 pen. Like what? I don't know. I really like them. And then this pencil I've been using to journal just because, I don't know, I got really excited when I got it. I got really excited when I got both of these, so I've just been using them a lot lately. I don't know if I'll be using them in a month or two from now. I'll let you guys know, but right now they're kind of my faves, guys. They've replaced my mighty G2 and my Pilot that I spoke about a little bit ago. Right now, Penco is that bitch, that girl. Thank you, George. And also the packaging, I'm gonna show, I like cut out like the boxes, but I'll show like the boxes originally. So fucking cute. Penco, you did your big one with that. I pinned these on my Pinterest board like a month or two ago because I thought they were really cute, and then my brother spied on me and then got me the pens and the pencil. So thank you. All right, let's get to scents because I like smelling good. I not only like smelling good, but I like it when my space smells good. So let me bring up two things that I have been absolutely rocking with, other than candles, which I'm looking at the candle that I'm using right now, but she's nothing that special. I got her from Jewel Osco. Pardon me, but she smells delicious. But I like a light scent, okay? I like a lighter scent. I like a relaxing, calming scent. So we're gonna start off with a little room spray. I got these from Muji when I went to Tokyo, and this is the relaxing blend for their room fragrance spray. For their room fragrance spray. I fucking love this room fragrance spray, okay? I got it from Tokyo about a year ago when I went traveling, and I haven't used much of it. I genuinely think like most of this has come from like the last like month or two, but every single time I like to spray it before I go to bed. If I'm not lighting a candle or anything, this is just like my favorite go-to. It smells very fresh and delicious. I also have a rejuvenating. I have the refreshing here in the living room, and then I have the rejuvenating in my bedroom. So they go pretty well together. Also, they look really cute. Like these are giving Aesop, doesn't matter. Anyway, I think they're really cool. I don't know how much they cost. I believe it's like a couple bucks. I think you can order these too if you're interested, but I think they just have like a lot of great scents. Like it's giving like essential oils. It's giving very refreshing. It's giving spa. It's giving the Aesop store. It's giving very cool, but like you're that bitch. Like people walk into your room and they're like, wait, what is that? Girl, it's the refreshing blend. Girl, it's the relaxing blend from Muji. Clock it. Also, can we we're opening up a Uniqlo store in Chicago. By the time you're seeing this, it's already open. Can Muji get on that? I promise the Chicago bitches will be on Muji. Like, please. This is my petition. This is day one. Please open up a Muji in Chicago. Like, I will be in that bitch. I'm done. All right, we talked about a little spray. Now we're gonna talk about a little incense. I am such a bitch for these. They're so good. The houseplant incense droplets. Bro, this has been top 5 purchase of the last like couple months for me, and I can't even over exaggerate. I got these other incense cones, and I think, I don't want to put them on blast. I don't want to put them on blast because they smell good, but they leave this kind of like weird, not aftertaste. They leave an aftertaste in my room. They leave like a lingering scent in my room that just doesn't smell the greatest. And honestly, I haven't tested out a bunch of them. I want to try some more out from different brands and just see if it's like that brand problem, or if it's like a that specific scent problem, or if it's anything else, like any other factor in my room. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that these are great. They give you a variety of different scents to try out. And also they give you a little like marble holder. You can also get another one that's like as big as an ashtray, and then it also comes with the incense holder on it, because houseplant is Seth Rogen's kind of leaf lighting brand. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're really cool. I own some of his other stuff. I think he makes like really cool like house pieces, but this was a dope collab, and I would highly recommend to anybody who's like trying to get into incense. I do like the cones over the sticks for cleaning purposes because I like a tiny little tray. Shout out my brother. Hold on. He got me this tray, this like little brass thing. You can buy anything, or you could just like light it in like a little plate, and then you can just throw it away in the trash when it's completely out. Make sure it is not lit. I almost made the mistake of lighting my trash can on fire. Okay, don't do that. But cleaning purposes, dope, smells delicious. Highly recommend. Highly recommend to my girls. Yes. All right, last scent related thing, and then we're gonna go into a little close, and then we're gonna wrap this shit up. Okay, so for scents, I, like many of us, went to go and try out Santal 33 when all the bitches were like, you have to try out this scent. And then I was like, wow, this smells delicious. Then I saw that price tag and I said, Then I got some ads for this company called Dossier like years ago. Dossier is a dupe fragrance brand situation, and I was always fascinated by their scents. But I never really bought anything because I was like, I don't really want to order anything or whatever. Walked into Target, I saw that they had a stall of Dossier shit, and they had the Santal 33 dupe, which is their woody sandalwood. Bitch, I got this for like 40 something bucks, and I've been using this as my daily scent for a minute. I bought this a little while ago, and then I started using it daily because it smells good, it's more affordable, and also it stays on. It lasts a little while because it's a de parfum. Let me read you some of these notes, girls. Top notes: violet leaves, cardamom. Middle notes: orris, ambrox, cedarwood, and cypriol, guys. And then base notes are musk, sandalwood, and amber. It starts off light, kind of turns a little bit more musky. I don't know. I think it's good. I think they make a bunch of different ones. So if you're into like more cologne type shit, they also have that. If you're into like more sweet type shit, they also have that. But mostly what they're focused on is like dupes. I know they have some original ones, but this is the one that I went with, and it has been serving me very, very well. Let's get into clothes. First of all, I have been looking for a pair of motorcycle boots for so fucking long, or like harness boots. And then I went line dancing, and all the girls were like, Ray, why don't you have boots? I tried on cowboy boots, cowgirl boots. I didn't like them, okay? I feel like they were just doing a little bit too much for me. I think that, you know, being from the West Coast, somebody gives you a pair of cowboy boots and you're like, no, like it just doesn't go. It just doesn't go with me. But I saw Daniel Simmons talking about frye boots and how he found like a cool vintage pair on eBay, and I was very interested in those because they looked a little bit more chill. And then I saw people talk about motorcycle boots and harness boots and stuff. Are frye boots and harness boots the same thing? Let me know. I'm not sure. But I went on eBay and I was looking, and it was pretty fucking hard, but I found these Durango gorgeous brown leather fucking riding boots. Oh my god, guess how much I paid for these? These are new, no box, $70 for Durango boots. Bitch, you better slap me across the face. Holy fuck. Anyway, these are awesome. I really, really like these. I've been wearing them a lot with basically any of my pants. They look kind of great. I'll show you guys some like fit pictures or like the way that they fit. They give me like another inch of height, so they make me, you know, like 5'8". Anyway, I always feel like kind of a bad bitch wearing these. Ooh. Like, how is life from this height? Yeah, really, really enjoying these. I think they're pretty good. They were a little bit big, so I had to put an insole in them. I put an on-cloud insole in them, but they fit great now, and they're quite comfy to walk on as well. I'm not really much of a boot gal. I only have like hiking boots and docks and stuff. So this is kind of new to me, but I'm very excited to break these in. I don't know, man, I'm geek. I know it's also like just in time for summer, so I'm barely gonna be able to fucking wear those, but I think they're cool. And you know what? We'll save some time for fall and winter and spring. Girl, these will be worn in spring. Let me fucking tell you that. And last but not least, this is not a new purchase, but this is something that I just like. I don't even know if I can call this a March favorite or if it's just like low-key an all-time favorite, but especially when spring rolls around, I'm wearing this a lot more because she's kind of the perfect all-around jacket. This is my vintage redkap jacket that my best friend got for me. Shout out to my best friend. I wear it legit all the fucking time. I don't even have to try for most of my fits, especially if I know I'm putting this shit on. I can layer hoodies under it. I can layer shirts under it. I have layered a denim jacket under this. It just looks good with everything. I have worn so many fits with this. It's fucking insane. I'm probably gonna put like a bunch of pictures of me wearing it. I think I got this how many years ago? Like 3-4 years ago. My bestie gave it to me because it didn't fit him, and now I'm wearing it all the damn time. It is quilted, but the quilt, it does not add that much warmth. Like, do not take that into that much account. That's why I can wear it in summer nights when it's 60, 70 degrees. Don't say anything. Or I can wear it during the winter and then just layer like a bunch of stuff under it and I will be warm. It's so perfect. It's the most versatile thing. It looks cool as hell. I've gotten the most amount of compliments on this specifically, and I think it is my favorite piece, not only now, but like all the time. But we're rolling into my favorite time of year where I can just wear it as like a little shacket type of vibe. So yeah, by Vintage Redkap. That's gonna be all my shit. I found myself using a lot of this stuff in the last month. I hope that it is helpful, it is useful. Maybe you found some cool shit to use later, or just appreciate my things, because I appreciate my things. I'm looking at my things on the floor right now, actually. Yeah, if you've liked, let me know why. If you don't like, let me know why. And yeah, man, I genuinely have nothing else to say. I'll catch you later. Bye.